sitting here rocking on my man Sue. You already know, P&B type stuff. Get a little interview popping for y'all, man. Highly underrated.
All right, DaKidChizz. Well, I want to know, but what the people really want to know, what made you start rapping? Like, how it start out?
I was about 7 years old, I think I was. 7 years old. I always listened to pop. My mom and dad always used to play pop forever. And then I used to always get in trouble for playing with these tapes. There was something about this Busta Rhymes video I saw, man. It's funny that that happened because I used to listen to Pac and Big, and then I saw this Busta Rhymes video, and it just made me want to rap for some reason. It gave me the, like, feeling I was already an artist, but that's kind of how I started, really, Busta Rhymes.
Now, was it easy to just start rapping? Like, what was your first bars? Like, do you remember what was the first rap? Was Chizz your actually first rap name?
Chizz wasn't my first rap name, for sure. I didn't have a rap name when I first started. And the way I started, it was like, I was already I was an artist, like I drew. I always used to draw all the time. And my mom gave me a book for when I get, like, anytime they used to tell me to just write my thoughts down. Anytime I got a little boggle, because I ain't had no brother or nothing around. My sister was older than me. So I started writing, like, my pain in the books. Like, I wasn't making it rhyme, I used to just write it down. Like, anytime I get in trouble, say F whoever I was mad at, I write it in a notepad. And then when I seen Busta, I was like, he made it so easy. The way he was rhyming, it was like nursery rhyming. I was like, I can get my message across that I'm writing in these books, making them rhyme. So I kind of started rhyming like that. Like, and I used to just freestyle. Like Jay-Z, I like Busta Rhymes. I used to like Beanie Siegel heavy. That used to be my favorite rapper. I like the new dude, Kendrick Lamar. The new dudes that I like is Kendrick Lamar, Drake, A$AP Rocky. I think they all got like a talent, like they try and prove what I'm trying to prove. Like, not only do I got words and wisdom, like you ain't gotta do something that you ain't, you know what I mean? Just be you and do you. I always encourage everybody to be themselves. I always been that way since I was young. Jeezy, that's my main man, Jeezy, man. I bang with Jeezy real heavy, like, as far as music goes, because he knew he couldn't rap, he just spoke like what he had going on in his life, like. And that's kind of how I am. I just talk about what I got going on. It just happens to be that I can rap also. I always was into it.
All right, now this question, I want to know how rough was it for you being an upcoming rapper in Philly, and then you got a lot of other upcoming rappers. Like, how did you work out with that?
But when I first started rapping, it wasn't really a big thing to me. I don't think nobody in my elementary school was spitting. You know, when I got to middle school, people were spitting, but I ain't tell nobody at first. I kept it a secret. Like, just like me writing in my books, I ain't tell nobody. The only person I really knew was my brother Lean, because we used to freestyle on the porch together, just playing around. Then we'd be on the block, we would freestyle, just playing around, but I would never tell nobody that I was taking it serious. Like, I really loved to do it. Like, already that and drawing. It'd be that and drawing and watching Dragon Ball Z.
So how did your friends take it when they first heard you? Like, did they laugh? Did they say you hot? Like, how was it?
Oh, when I first let everybody know, a lot of my friends ain't like it. You know what I mean? Like, you even know, you know what I mean? Y'all came in the crib, threw the rap book in the trash. Like, this ain't the way you should be going. You shouldn't be doing this. Nobody was behind it at first, you know what I mean? But I always feel as though a visionary always has the picture in their head before anybody else can see it. So it's up to you to paint the picture to make everybody believe it.
So years later on down the line, so when did you start rapping? What age was it?
7.
Alright, so now you 22, 23?
23.
So how do your friends feel about it now? Do they support you?
They believe in it. They believe in it. They didn't at first, but that wasn't their fault because they can't see what I can see. You know what I mean? Like, nobody dreaming how I'm dreaming. Nobody got the thoughts that I have. I gotta paint the picture to make sure they see it like the way it should be seen. You know what I mean? The way I see it is like an artist, if he drawing a picture that's in his head, no one's gonna know what the picture is until it's always drawn.
Alright, so what's your career looking like now? Like, how far you think you gonna go with this, and who's the people that's contacting you, and who's the people that you talking to? Like, what you doing now in 2013?
I don't look at it how far I'm gonna go. I look at it how far I came, because regardless if anybody likes it, loves it, or hear it, this is my hobby. I'm always gonna do it. I'm always gonna put it out. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta watch it. You ain't gotta download it. You ain't gotta buy it. But I'm gonna tell my story regardless. I love to do that. And as far as people I'm like connected with, There's a couple rappers. I met Young Jeezy, lived in his town for a while, developed a relationship with his camp. A real good relationship, you can ask around. I met Kendrick Lamar last time he performed in Philly. Him and J-Rock a cool dude, and Ab-Soul, that's a swell fella too. I can't even think of everybody. I don't want to forget nobody because that'd be stupid. Mr. Bentley, Farnsworth Bentley, that's a cool cat. I met him. He followed me on Twitter. We keep in touch. DaKidChizz, I met him through Jeezy. At a Jeezy album release of 103, when he released 103, he took me out in New York. I was with them. It was Young Jeezy. He introduced me to Nas that day. That was crazy for me. Busta Rhymes, DaKidChizz, and Fabulous. Yeah, and he let me bring like 6 people from my hood. You know what I mean? I'm just so mad we didn't have a camera around that time. Who else? They say the best stories is never on camera though. Who else I got relationships with, man? Labels, Shampoo over at Def Jam, a couple other people over at Def Jam.
What's the labels that start following you, like on your Twitter or Instagram? I see you kept on screenshotting.
Oh yeah, I just got followed by Interscope and Def Jam. I'm on Atlantic Records, BOI's Board of Interest. Like labels, that's what they do. They put an artist on their Board of Interest and they go ahead and check things out. Like I got a video on World Star now. I got a mixtape that did over 25,000 downloads on Dat Piff. My Style Ain't Free. On YouTube, on World Stars, it's called Yuck Freestyle. Under Chizz, you always search under Chizz for me. Make sure you're always looking for me. But as far as like anybody I forgot, please forgive me. I got bad memories. Chris Robinson, I got a relationship with his camp, his sons, his nephews. Trying to make sure I don't forget no important people. Especially them, they work in Cannon Boys Films. Cannon Boys Films, they working.
Like Bands Those 2013, what do you see got coming for yourself, or what is your goals that you want to pursue?
My goals I'm trying to pursue is to drop way more music than I ever have. I currently had a CD I was going to drop with 40 tracks. I've actually talked to a couple labels. I can't do it. They don't want me to do it that way. I'm going to split up 3 CDs. Highly Underrated 2, man, it's probably gonna be 2, 3, and 4. I don't know. I might switch the names on the other 2, but 2 is the first one that's going to drop. I'm trying to put out more videos. Hopefully, get a better deal, a good situation as far as money to help me push this stuff, because that's really the only problem. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. At DaKidChizz on Twitter. DaKidChizz. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Kid Chizz, because somebody deleted DaKidChizz. DA Real Kid Chizz. And,
any shout outs you gotta give out? Special shout outs or to anybody?
Man, so many people. I hate to do it, and then you gotta argue about who you forgot. I do this. Free all the people that's down, as far as Tino, Basil, Lean Raw, and Meanie. Shout outs to everybody who out here. Shout outs to people who here on house arrest that's about to be off. Halfway house people. My block, PNB. There you go. So you know that way everybody in the TSC. Hey man, that's about it, man. I don't know, man. Check me out on everything I do. Highly Underrated. This is a movement, man. Everything and everybody who highly underrated at what they do and don't get the respect and the love that they should. This is what I'm representing. This is what I'm doing. This is all for me.
All right, now
stay tuned.
I want to ask one question before I cut the camera off.
All right.
Give me one quote that is something that we all gonna remember, coming from you, or it don't even have to be a quote. It could be a bar. That's something meaningful to you.
Every day, people say you ain't good and you won't make it because they got the same dream but not the same heart to chase it. Don't never give up on what you're doing, man. It's me, dog. All day, every day. Stay tuned.
Bag lock with a vacuum seal. My niggas don't steal, they kill, won't never squill. She ain't high maintenance, she just high on the pedestal. I'm chasing my dream, doing these things that they never will. And if these pussies problems, then I go get the Vagisil. Let me go get some Vagisil. They only tough when they with a team. Niggas ain't will, never ever was they a bean. Even with stilts.